So it's one thing to parody telenovelas in a sketch.
Right.
What convinced you that it could be viable as a feature film?
You know, yeah, it's territory that's been tread on before, for sure. But I just knew, you know, the idea kind of hit me that if you just had never seen someone from American comedy kind of commit to a foreign language film in this way, and I thought if I committed to speaking Spanish in not a comedic way, but in a very serious way, with my pronunciation being as good as it could possibly be for a non-native speaker, then that would sustain, you know, the piece for a long form, and at least that was my hope. So that's where I thought this would all work.
Have you found that comedy is sort of a universal language, or are there some things that just don't translate?
You know, obviously there's just some things with cultural differences and specific language points that will never translate. But in terms of timing and, you know, physical thing, I mean, I think there's still a universal kind of rhythm that is true for any, you know, for all comedy in any language. And you know, we all were on the same page on a project like this, that despite the fact that everyone was speaking Spanish and I don't understand Spanish, that we knew that committing to the premise was all you needed to do, and the rest would kind of take care of itself, because we were doing such over-the-top stuff.
You have a very passionate love scene in this film. Your backside is featured prominently.
Yeah.
Is that all you up there, or did you use a stunt butt?
That is half and half. Half of it is my stunt butt, Rob Murkison. He's worked with me for years. Great guy. 80-year-old guy. Hard to believe that's an 80-year-old butt, isn't it?
No, it's shocking.
The other half is me.
Now,
and the mannequin was a real mannequin.
Now, when you say half and half, did he supply one cheek and you the other?
It was an old film trick, yeah. But both butt cheeks were never in the same room at the same time.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Do you have a nickname, a Spanish nickname?
Not that I know of.
Would you like one?
Yeah. Sure. Well, you know what? I take that back. I might have a new Spanish nickname. Chicharito.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're a soccer player.
Yeah.
Great soccer.
I started using that this past week in Miami, and it seemed to go over big. So I might.
There is a resemblance.
I might be the new, bigger, more gringo version of Chicharito.
Well, we need an American Chicharito.
Yeah.
So it's very welcome.
Yeah.
You must have trained. There was a lot of action in this film. You must have trained pretty heavily for this.
Very heavily, yes. Very heavily. So heavily, in fact, that it looked like I was not training.
Well, that's a secret.
But
right?
But I was. Yeah.
Well, you pulled it off.
Somehow, some way I did. Yeah. Thank you.
Great job,
All right.
sir.
All right.
So much.
Thanks.